they regroup and reflect. Though some were hesitant at first, they committed to the plan with genuine hearts. What happened next was nothing short of remarkable. The cold exchanges began to thaw. Smiles replaced scowls. The adult, once distant and harsh, began to change. The children, empowered by their choice to lead with love, found joy in the transformation. The change was so profound that the planned follow-up meeting was never needed. Kindness had done its quiet work. In time, true bonds of friendship were formed, lifting everyone. To be peacemakers, we forgive others and deliberately build others up instead of tearing them down. Third, peacemaking in our communities. In the troubled years of World War II, Elder John A. Woodstow taught, the only way to build a peaceful community is to build men and women who are lovers and makers of peace. Each individual, by that doctrine of Christ, holds in his hands the peace of the whole world. The following story beautifully illustrates that precept. Several years ago, two men, a Muslim imam and a Christian pastor from Nigeria, stood on opposite sides of a painful religious divide. Each had suffered deeply, and yet through the healing power of forgiveness, they chose to walk a path together. Imam Muhammad Ashafa and Pastor James Wuye became friends and unlikely partners in peace. Together they established a Center for Interfaith Mediation. They now teach others to replace hatred with hope. As two-time nominees for the Nobel Peace Prize, they recently became inaugural recipients of the Commonwealth Peace Prize. These former enemies now travel side by side, rebuilding what was broken, living witnesses that the Savior's invitation to be peacemakers is not only possible, it is powerful. When we come to know the glory of God, then we will not have a mind to injure one another, but to live peaceably. In our congregations and our communities, may we choose to see one another as children of God. In summary, I offer an invitation. Peacemaking demands action. What might that be for each of us starting tomorrow? Would you consider a 1-week, 3-step peacemaker plan? 1, a contention-free home zone. When contention starts, pause and reboot.